In today's video, we're going to look at blocking, especially for 2D animation, so stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel, the channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation, and if that is you, welcome. You are at the right place, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. And if you are new to animation or you want to start out animation and you have no idea where to begin, well, I've got some great news. I've got a free video training, and in this video you will work alongside with me, and by the end of the video you would have created your very own animation and you will know the basics so that you can go and continue creating your own animations, because that is what I want. I want you to start. It's one thing to watch a lot of videos, but it's another thing to actually start and to create your own animations, and that is what I want. So if you want to take this free online training, well, in the description box below there's a link and you can just click there, sign up, and you can start. So today we're going to look at blocking. Now, what is blocking? Well, basically blocking is very well known, especially in the 3D animation. It is a great tool that will really help you. So what you do is you take your action that you want to animate, the whole action, and you break it down into key poses. And then basically you just fill in everything in between. In the old days, they would drew out the key poses, and then they will do, they call it in-betweens. So it is all the frames that goes in between the key frames. Now in today's animation software, the software does that for you, so you can just do your key poses. And it's also great to get your timing right in your animations, because now you can get your different key poses right, and you can drag all the keyframes on your timeline, drag it so that your timing is perfect, and then you can just let the animation software do all the in-betweens, and you can also adjust the in-betweens as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put on my glove, and then I'm going to show you basically what it is. So I'm going to do a character that is going to jump. Okay, so let's just draw out a basic character here, nothing spectacular. What you want to do is maybe go watch my playlist of 12 principles of animation. I'll put the link right here, because this will also help you a lot. So one of the things that you will learn is anticipation. So it is an action before something happens, and also squash and stretch. That is another principle. Now, before this character jump, he's gonna go down. So basically, he's gonna go like down, and maybe his hands are like that. So he will go down. That is my second keyframe. Then he's gonna jump. So now you want him actually to be quite stretched, so he's now jumping, and then when he's at the top you want him to be maybe squashed again, something like that. So he's jumping up. Now you want him to land, so again maybe stretch him out, and then he lands here. So basically those are your key frames, and then the final frame, he's just standing up normal. Okay, so there you've got your basic key poses just quickly drafted out. So what you do now is you go on your animation software and you pose your characters in this different poses. Okay, so let's quickly do that. So here I've got a character, and let me just get my timeline. And so now he's standing, so I'm just going to fix his arms a little. So let's select, let's just fix his arms like so. Okay, so now my character is standing. So now I can go onto the timeline. I can maybe go to, let's say, frame 15. I think that is going to be too long, but we can always adjust it. And now we go pose him in his first pose. Okay, so in his first key pose, Okay. So now I just very simple get my character in his first key pose. I'm just doing a rough pose here. I'm just so that you guys can get the idea. Okay, so there is his first pose. So as you can see, it is maybe a little bit too slow. But what I want to do now is maybe at 40, I want him to be at the top. So I drag him. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's undo. That will be. There you go. So at 40, I want him to be here, but let's remove that. There you go. But let's undo that, because he doesn't look nice. So now let's remove that lock key. There you go. And second one. There you go. Now let's drag him to the top. So I want him to be maybe a little bit. There you go. And maybe his arms a bit more. Okay, so if I'm gonna press play now, you can see that is very slow. But so what you can do is you can just drag everything. There's all the keyframes. So I just select everything and I drag it. So let's drag it up to there. And let's press play. A little bit better, but something went wrong with his legs. So let's we see his legs. Let's just fix that quickly, like so. Okay, let's drag this down and let's try it again. So let's and we can just do this one as well. My drawing tablet doesn't want to work with me today. There you go. And I just his foot. There you go. Okay, so we've got him in his first pose. And let's just delete everything that is. There's another one. I think this is where the problem came in. Let's have a look. There you go. Okay, so now we've got our second key pose, and now let's maybe take this one, and we can let's copy and paste it. So let's go. We edit. Copy, let's go there and we paste, and let's drag it all down and let's just move it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna adjust. I want him to be lower, but let's just lock his feet again. And let's make him like so. And we can maybe lift this up more. Okay, so there's just some issues, so let's just fix it, transpose, and let's delete that keyframe, and now he's there, and we want him to be, let's delete it, and let's go to his, I need to move that, undo, I keep forgetting. There you go. There you go. And now let's move him there. And if we press play now, there you go. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is now in the in-betweens, I want him to be stretched, but I'm just going to make this one a bit higher. I want him to be maybe there, and let's just move the screen a little bit. Okay, so now what I want to do is the in-betweens, I'm going to make him stretched. Okay, so let's do that. And now this leg can be like that, and we straight out his arms. And now if I click there, but this one we can maybe perhaps, let's just unlock these feet, otherwise we're gonna have problems again. There you go, and we take this and we can maybe move it a little bit up, and if we press play now, that looks so much better. And now what we can do is we can just take a keyframe here in between, and let's adjust this one. And we just straighten out his legs here. And maybe this leg is not going to be entirely straight. I think it will look so much better if we maybe leave him a little bit bent. And that, and I think, let's have a look. Let's put him right there, and if we press play, there you go. And then we can just take that final, or the first keyframe. Okay, let's drag this up. We select all of that, edit, copy, and we paste. We just remove that first frame, and we want, let's move this down again, and we want him to be exactly where he ends up. There you go. So if we press play now, and there you go. And basically that is how your blocking works. So you can easily, as you can see, you can adjust your timing if you want him to jump faster. So you get your key poses in, then you do your in-betweens, but normally go and plan everything out. And you can always even adjust everything in between. So for instance, you can take this pose and you can maybe you can stretch it out maybe so that it is a bit longer for your squash and stretch. So there's so many things you can do with this. So you can make your adjustments in your in-between frames to make it look so much better. So the first thing you need to do, block out your key poses on your timeline, make sure your timing is right. Then do your in-between poses, and then you can do adjustments to make it look more realistic and so much better. So guys, that is basically it. That is posing or your blocking for 2D animation and how you can use it to enhance or improve your animations. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to hit that subscribe button and also click on that little notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. So from me till next time, God bless and happy animating.